Welcome back to, what's the name of the channel? Welcome back to Growing Isn't Pretty. I'm Nilita, and today we're going to be talking about overcoming self-doubt and how to start believing in yourself again, because I definitely think a lot of us can relate to, self-doubt, not trusting yourself, not believing that you can do certain things, not believing that you can have certain things and go after certain things and that you deserve certain things. So today we're going to be talking all about ways that we can overcome self-doubt. These things have definitely helped me, definitely helped some of my friends, and I really hope that these things will work for you as well. So let's just dive straight into it. And if there's anything that you're like, oh my god, this thing worked for me as well, drop it in the fucking comments, right? This is a community. Let's help each other out, grow each other. Let's grow together. Okay. So if there's anything that you're like, oh my god, this thing will definitely help me with building your self-doubt, I want to know, because I can start implementing it into my life and become a better human being as well. So let's grow together. So overcoming self-doubt, the first thing is identifying where the fuck this thing has come from. Okay, identifying the root of your doubt. Okay, and my note is reflect on when and why you started doubting yourself, and understanding the source can help you challenge those beliefs. Most of the time we have this negative conversation that happens in our head, and it's not even our voice that is talking to us, right? So it could be your school teacher, it could be your parent, it could be that friend from fucking third grade, it could be someone that you met on the street and they caught you on a really bad day and it stuck with you. It could be that horrible person at your workplace. It could be anyone. It could be your boss. It could be anyone. And they might have said something to you at one point that you were like, oh my God, this is so true. Like what they said, it hits home. It's niggled at some sort of insecurity, and it's definitely taken some root somewhere. And a lot of the times the voices that we hear in our heads, the ones that are telling you can't do that thing, you don't deserve the good life, you don't deserve to have that new home, you don't deserve to have that healthy relationship, it's not even your own voice. It's, fuck me, it's someone else's, right? It's someone else in your brain going, oh my God, I don't feel like you can have those things. I don't think it's achievable for you. Maybe it's going to be too much work, or it could have even been like, oh, you're just not that smart at maths, so maybe you shouldn't just don't apply, just apply yourself more, and you'll get like a D, but you're not the best at maths, are you? A little dickhead of a teacher. Or it could have been anyone in your life, like you're not the best driver, so now you just don't drive. Or it could have been anyone, and there is a voice in your brain that is telling you, I can't have X, I can't do X, I don't deserve to have this thing, there's no point of me even trying it, or I'm just too fat, I'm just too ugly, I'm just too this. And it's not even you, right? You, the real you, the true you, the higher version of you is like, you can have it all. We're out here living our best lives. Just come and meet us over here, mate. It's fucking Pleasure Island over here, but not the unhealthy kind. Come over here. We're living our best lives. We've got this much money. We have this many friends, and we have this many accolades, and we're so excited, and we found peace, and we found joy within ourselves, and we love our body, and we're healthy, and we're mentally the best place ever. That is what the real you wants. That is what the real you is living in the future. But the present you is struggling with the past conversations or the past horrible things that were thrown at you when you were growing up, and you've stuck with that, and you've created a story around that, and that is what your whole life has been shaped around. So identify where the hell this negative doubt has even started from. Where has it come from? Who told you once upon a time that you don't deserve to have these good things? And that's the first place we're going to start with. Let me not jump ahead. That's the first place you're going to start with. Where has this come from? Whose voice is that keeps popping up and telling you, no, you can't have, you can't do, you shouldn't do that, stop touching it, you're too this, you're too that, oh my God, you're so this, oh my God. Whose voice is that? Let's start there. Okay, and it could even be a TV show, by the way. I remember one day I was watching like Tom and Jerry, and she was the because the black woman who owns the home that they live in, they never show her face, they're just her body, and she's just a big woman, she's just a big black woman, and she's just very aggressive all the time. In my head, that was just the expectation that people assumed of black women, and it turns out to be true to a degree, that we're so big, or if we're not big, we're just very athletic. There's no in between, there's just one of the two. Like we're either just obese or just angry all the time and shouting and and we talk back and we all love watermelon and chicken, or you're very athletic and you're a runner in track and field. Those are your two options. There's nothing in between for you as a black woman when I was growing up anyway. And that for me like fueled the belief in my head that when I go out into the world, people are going to assume that because I'm not a big woman, that I'm either going to be just loud, aggressive, rude, that I'm going to always have some sort of, you know, rolling my neck and a disrespectful comment and, oh my gosh, shut the fuck up. Like, people just assume I'm going to be ratchet, ghetto, something like, and then they meet me, they're like, oh my God, you sound so well spoken. You just don't sound like a black girl. I've actually had that before in secondary school. You don't sound like a black girl. You sound white. Shut up. But there are little things, you know, when you grow up, TV shows, people in school, the teacher, the parent, the friend who's might have, you know, the best intentions but doesn't realize that they're projecting on you from what they've been told. Like, there's all the little things when you're growing up. Find out where that little negativity is sitting in your brain. Where the fuck has it come from? Because you weren't born with it. You weren't born thinking that you had limiting beliefs. You weren't born thinking that there was a limitation on what you could achieve. Someone told you that there is, or you've seen it somewhere, and that is what you run with. So find out where the fuck this root has come from. Where has it come from? Whose voice is that? Where did you see it? Where did you feel it? Where did you experience it? Where, when, why? Root problem. Let's get to that first. The second thing you're going to do is start to celebrate the small wins. Start to focus on your daily achievements, no matter how big or small, and recognizing that progress builds confidence over time. There are so many things in this world that I wish, you can't go back now. I don't have regrets to a degree, but I wish I just had acknowledged so many achievements with a little bit more love and appreciation. I just wish I had really basked in the fact that I graduated. I wish that I really basked in the fact that I even started my first business. I wish that I had, I guess it's not too late. I could still do that now, but I wish at the time I really paused and gave myself grace in those moments to just say, you did that. Because fast forwarding like 5-10 years later, it's like there are so many little bits that I'm like, oh, I missed that opportunity to really celebrate me in that moment. And it almost feels like when you do it, I don't know if this is just people that maybe lack confidence or lack self-worth, but when you do it, it feels a bit selfish, a bit egotistical to be like, oh my God, I'm amazing, I did this thing. Like, I remember when I graduated, I had a dinner already pre-planned and whatever, and I had my family and my friends were all there. It was beautiful. And I remember when I came home from the graduation, I just went to my room and I just sat there and I cried. I was like, oh my God, I did it. All right, move on, next. And then I'm just like, you should have given yourself more time to process, more love. You needed more cuddles in that moment in time. Like, I really was like just breezing over the fact that I just done 4 years at uni, and bear in mind I wanted to quit like 3 times, and I stopped going to uni for a whole week once because I was like, I'm really done. Like, I went through it mentally. My mental health took the biggest dip when I was at uni, and I still managed to get through it, and I never gave myself the moment to just really celebrate that moment. Like, I feel like I was celebrating the fact that I just got it over and done with, but I wasn't celebrating the fact that I had did it. So celebrate the small wins. Give yourself grace. Give yourself some love. Doesn't matter if it's big or if it's small. Like, high five yourself. Have a drink with your friend. Go for dinner with the girls. Have a movie night with the family. Like, whatever it is for you, honor that thing and run with it. Like, congratulate yourself. Well done for waking up. If you've got depression, you're depressed as hell, and I definitely went through this as well. Getting out of bed in the morning sometimes can be the hardest thing to do. If you did that, well done. Congratulations. If you are someone who suffers with anxiety attacks and you took the train to work without a single attack today, well done. Congratulations. And I'm saying all of these things because these are things that I've experienced myself. Congratulations. Well done. Give yourself a minute. Give yourself a pat on the back. High five yourself today. You did that. Okay, boo-boo? The third thing is to challenge your negative thoughts. Okay, so these are some of the things that, again, I have had to do. I've had to challenge the thoughts that are in my brain, because it's like, okay, so I know that you came from the art teacher over there, and I've just now finished this whole big art piece, and I'm really proud of myself. And then sometimes a negative thought might pop up and be like, yeah, but Is it even that good? First of all, bitch, back the fuck up. Didn't nobody invite you here to this party? No! Why are you here? Be gone. Shoo. Okay, challenge your negative thoughts. Replace self-doubt is my note. Replace self-doubt. Can't talk. Replace self-doubt with empowering affirmations. Remind yourself of your strengths and your past successes. Y'all, this is cliche and I hate a cliche, but I'm going to say it anyway. We've survived 100% of the days behind us. Like, can we just give ourselves a little pat on the back, some acknowledgement for the fact that we've actually just survived all the shit that we've gone through and experienced in this world? Like, it wasn't easy, but we did it. Here we are. Amen. Can we get another high five? Like, come on, friend. Come on now. Your past successes, I'm proud of you. Look what you did. Look what you've done in this world. You are a gem. You are golden. You are amazing. I fucking love you. If no one's told you that today, I love you, by the way. Challenge negative thoughts, okay? Replace the self-doubt with a positive affirmation. Like, when that negative thought comes up, like, oh, your artwork's not even that good. I did these, by the way. They're not for sale, but I will sell them at a great price. Oh, I'm so funny. Challenge the negative thoughts, right? When I did these, I was putting them on my wall and I was like, oh, I hate this one bit. One of them has a smudge on them. And I was like, oh, that bloody smudge. I should do the whole thing again. It's so shit. Oh my God, it's going to look so bad. Negative, negative, negative. And then I was like, say something nice. Say something nice immediately. And I was like, okay, I think it brightens up my room. It's a beautiful backdrop for my videos. I'm excited to record content in front of them with these little pink plants as well, and my lighting in the corner. It's a beautiful backdrop. I love my room. I feel like my room is my safe space. It brings me peace. I've curated a space in my room that makes me so happy to be in it. That is a blessing. I'm so proud of you for doing those things. And I genuinely had to talk to myself like I was schooling my niece. Like, I had to say to myself, I love you. I'm proud of you. You did a really good job. Well fucking done. Another high five for you. Okay? And yes, I do that all the time, by the way. And I actually walked down the street and I did that the other day on my walk and I looked so mad. I think anyone that walked past me, I must have looked fucking insane because I was high-fiving myself because I was on like a really, really good hyped up walk and I was just high-fiving myself down the street. So if you're watching this and you've seen me walk past you in London and you've seen me look crazy high-fiving myself, now you know why. Because it brings me joy. Why not? I'm acknowledging myself. You go, Glen Coco. And the fourth and final point that I've got here is surround yourself with support. Surround yourself with people that love you, that will pour into you, that will give you everything and anything they have as long as it doesn't take from themselves, because that is healthy. And spend time with people. Here's my note. Spend time with people who uplift you and encourage you, and distance yourself from those who fuel your insecurities. You didn't think I was going to go there with that one, did you? Did you? Right? Did you? You didn't, did you? No, exactly. All right. Spend time with people who bring you joy, who excite you about life, who get you fucking hyped. I have some people around me right now that just pour into me in the most beautiful way. It just makes me so happy to be around them. My sister-in-law, I fucking love her, man. She's my G right there. That's my dog. Okay. My sister-in-law makes me so excited to be in her presence because she's just such a ray of sunshine. And she encourages me daily to just keep going. Go from like, even when she's not around me, I'm like, yeah, because I can hear her in my head like, yeah, and I'm like, yeah, like she just hypes me up. And then you've got some people around you, unfortunately, that they make you feel like you're not enough, like you're too much, that you're, you know, whatever they do, they feel your insecurity. Oh, you're not the pretty friend, or you're not this person, or you're not that. Why do you feel like you're so better than everyone else? If you have an encounter with someone that you dread, or that every time you finish with them, they make you just drained, you're tired, that person needs to go. Okay. That person needs to leave, because that person is not fueling you. They're not uplifting you. They're not encouraging you. They're not pouring into your pot. They're taking from it. Okay. Let that bitch go. So that is it. That's it, you guys. That's it. That is the 4 things that I need you to start doing right now, okay, to overcome self-doubt and start believing in yourself again. Number 1, you need to identify the root of your doubt. Where does it come from? Whose voice is it in your head? Number 2, celebrate your small wins. Congratulate yourself. Go out for drinks with your friend. Anything you do that you feel like, I would usually ignore this, but it actually feels good. Fucking celebrate that thing. The 3rd thing, challenge your negative thoughts, okay? But replace it with an affirmation. Okay, when it's a negative, think what is the exact opposite but in a positive, and then repeat that to yourself over and over again. Okay, you might not believe it in the first place, you might feel stupid when you're doing it, but trust me, with time and repetition and consistency, you'll be surprised how quickly your brain's like, oh, we don't believe this anymore. We believe this new one, this better one, this higher one, this more loving one. Okay, and the 4th thing you're going to do, is surround yourself with people who love you, who support you, who pour into you, who uplift you and encourage you to be a better version of yourself. And you're going to drop, and I don't mean take a step back and see them less. I mean drop the people that fuel your insecurities, because you do not need them in your life. You don't need them at all. And that applies to family as well as friends. Okay? So till next time, love ya. Besitos.